So hi all, my name is Shubham Kumar and this is a continuation of part 14 of Microsoft Azure training. Okay, so in previous video we have created a scaling infrastructure virtual machine skill set. Okay, and in this video we will discuss about the different options available into that section. Okay, so just move into the Azure portal. This is our Azure portal. Okay, and if we go inside the virtual machine skill set, you can see this is the instance which we have created. Okay, previously which we have created. So right now the currently I have stopped this instance. Okay, so you can start it from here. Basically these are some options for refreshing, deleting, move this machine from one subscription to another subscription. Okay, these are the basic information: resource group, operating system, sizing, public IP, and subscription level, subnet information. If you scroll down, it will show some detailed description. For example, the sizing information, hard drive information. Right now we have not set the availability zone, so it is showing me not showing any availability zone, but yeah, in case of faulty domain it's showing me 5, so it's mean we have configured the availability sets. Okay, so now come to the activity log. It will show us the log that at what time it is updated, succeed, or which was that. Okay, basically these log are only the event based. Okay, I am basically providing a role. Okay, as we have already discussed, to provide owner of these machine or provide a specific read-only permission, we can go with this one. You can add a manual tag or tag and value, so that in real-time scenario there would be many machines, so it could be confusing. So to identify your particular machine, you can provide the name value. Okay, diagnosis and solve problem, another good feature. If any case your system get stuck or cannot update any skill set or facing any issue, on that case you can come over here, you can check and troubleshoot this information. Okay, instances, how much instances are currently running. So basically this is the instance which are provision state is succeed and currently is stop or deallocated. Okay, so it will start it again. Yeah, it's, if I refresh it, it will show me start one. Yeah, now it is showing me running. Okay, networking, basically VNet and subnet, all this information will show here. So this portion come under to the NSG, network security group. So it allowed that which inbound or outbound port is allowed for these specific machines. Okay, and load balancer information is also showing. The IP of load balancer is this one. Okay, this is the public IP basically, and in case of VS scaling, basically virtual machine, we don't give the public IP. Okay, if you come into the scaling section, as we have already seen that there was two options, manual and custom. So in custom auto scaling we have provided many information. Okay, so increase count by 1 when 75% CPU utilization. Okay, in scale out scenario and scale in scenario, whenever the CPU percentage go down with 25%, it will decrease by 1, which we have already created. Okay, you can change these rule and you can change this profile also. Okay, disk, operating system disk and share disk information, you can set or check it from here. Operating system information, which operating system is currently used, 2019 it is running. Basically security section. Okay, so inside the security section come many things. For example, one server is running and how much code per month estimated. Okay, it is showing these things, subscription and all these things come under over here. and provide a security notification also. Okay, if you come under the size section, so over here you have two options. Okay, currently as you can see that we have B2S, 2 vCPU and 4 GB RAM. Okay, so if I already tell you that in case of scale up scenario, you can increase the current hardware configuration. Basically this configuration is mostly used in case of databases. Okay, because the databases are not distributed and these are not these are only onto the single system, so it is good for them to increase the hardware. Basically scale up process is more sufficient in case of database one. Okay, so if you want to increase your configuration, you can come over here, you can just resize it and it will take a restart and the configuration will updated. Okay, so this one is the scale up option. Extension, if you have already installed any extension, okay, or otherwise you can add it from here. At the time of booting up, the new extension will automatically install. Continuous delivery, basically this is for DevOps purpose. Directly build your code and publish onto a customer end. Okay, CDN pipeline basically. Okay, configuration is also here. So in configuration, instance termination options and enable over provisioning option is also here, you can check them. Okay, identity, basically to connect with Azure server or Azure AD. Okay, you can come with this one, and if you want to provide your manual or on premises AD, you can connect it from here. Okay, locking purpose, this is good feature, basically to lock your system or to accidentally delete your VM, so you can provide your lock over here. Okay, on delete or read only, and notification is alert, and alert is generated and you can get the information. Basically multi-factor authentication type of thing will come over here. Okay, and rest of the options are also available. You can see the alert, metrics, logs, task, export. If you come on to explore template, this template is the is can used. This is the template which is in form of JSON, and it can be used in PowerShell to create this thing automate. Okay, reset password is also there, you can change the password of this particular machine. Boot diagnosis and new support request, and many options are there. If you are facing some hardware failure or any specific issue, you can connect to directly with the Microsoft Azure. They can help you in this case. Okay, so these are the multiple options. Okay, so I think you like it. Okay, so one more thing, you can check the load balancer which we have created over here. Okay, this is the load balancer. Right now it is pointing to a same machine, because only a single instance is created. Okay, this is the public IP of the load balancer. Okay, so yeah, that's all. Thank you for watching my video. Please like it and don't forget to subscribe. Bye bye.